an abrupt halt.
Well, I was clever enough. I thought we could run with one spare wheel, and now we've had two flat wheels, and that's it. We have to get out wheels from outside, which automatically excludes us. So it's been a nice run up to here, but that's it.
Peter Smith and Jeff Minott had got by the Duplessis brothers, but would later be forced into retirement when the power steering failed on the O'Hagan's Kopanong Hotel Super Team Jumco. A 25-cent O-ring was found to be the cause of the problem. Gerard and Lawrence Duplessis had won 3 races on the trot earlier in the season and looked set for their 4th win in the mobile Jumco. But behind them, the order had changed dramatically. Grobler and Leek were nowhere to be seen, yet had not been passed by anyone. Taylor and Testerga went by, followed by de Villiers and Jordan and Harkes and Roots. Bit of a cheeky move on the part of the Bat crew. Grobler and Leek were now 3rd overall in the production vehicle category and intent on making up lost ground. Reineke and Harton were still well placed at this stage, but would retire on lap 2 with electronic and head gasket problems on the Land Cruiser. The Bertolds were 4th overall in the special vehicle category, and the Commuternet Bat hadn't missed a beat so far. Dowse and Rutherford were the Class S leaders, but would later be forced to retire when the Nashua Mobile Raceco developed gearbox problems. There were no such problems for their teammates Marsh and Eyre in the V8-powered Jumco. There'd been a dramatic change in the Class D order. Marius and Tracy van Vieren were the new leaders in the Albaranti Land Rover, followed by the PlayStation Pajero of brothers Henry and Maurice Zermatten. Duncan Foss and Mike Griffith had dropped to 3rd in Class D in the Nissan Hardbody. They'd be forced to increase their pace if they had any hope of keeping their overall championship hopes alive. Gareth Walk still led Class B in the Super Team Mighty Mag, but would later retire with power steering problems. There was no stopping Hugo and Jaap de Bruin in the Class E leading Toyota Hilux. Reigning Class E champions, Manfred Schroeder and Jack Peckham, had their work cut out trying to keep in touch with the hard-charging de Bruins. And right behind them were Nielsen Zelda van der Walt in the diesel Nissan Hardbody. Back at Carnival City, the pits were a hive of activity, with everyone in the Nashua Mobile team muscling in to help Marsh and Eyre, who would move up to 3rd overall in the special vehicle category.
Just relax, just relax.
With Dowse out of the running, Greg Harvey only had to finish to clinch the special vehicle championship for a 3rd time. There was drama in the Nissan pit. The Foss Griffith hardbody had picked up problems with the drivetrain, and it was a case of all hands on deck to sort out the problem.
Okay, and in the training.
We've got a problem either in the diff or in the side shaft, but we've lost 4-wheel drive and there's a bad knocking noise. It's better that they find it than we rush and go and not finish the event.
10 times for the production vehicle championship contender. The last lap of the Carnival City Casino 400, and the Duplessis brothers were still in dominant form in the mobile Jumco. Nissan pair Grobler and Leek had regained the overall production vehicle's lead after teammates de Villiers and Jordan retired with mechanical problems. Gary and Bodo Berthold were 3rd overall and 2nd in the special vehicle category in the Commuternet Bat, with Terence Marsh and Trevor Eyre hot on their tails in the Nashua Mobile Jumco. Atang Machaganeri and Alex Alley started 62nd in the Sam Racing Jumco and had gained 57 places. The ever consistent Greg Harvey and Boy Stone cruised along, knowing that they only had to finish to win the special vehicle championship. KZN crew Rob Gurney and Reg Sutton sewed up Class B in the John Rowe designed and built JRE. The Class D leading Nissan hardbody of Force and Griffith held together until the end, and they were followed home by father and son Cliff and Louis Weichelt in the N1 4x4 Ford Ranger. Hugo and Jaap de Bruin won Class E and finished a fine 4th overall in the production vehicle category to clinch the Class E championship for Toyota. Second in Class E were Hannes Steyn and Ferdy Segers in the Toyota Hilux double cab, which was built by Roger Taylor. Rookies Nick Gosler and Glenn Steyn kept the O'Hagan's Kopanong Hotel Super Team flag flying high by winning Class S. Hamish and Alistair Stubbs in the Raceco finished second in Class S. Francois Smith had mechanical problems soon after the start, but recovered to finish second in Class B ahead of reigning champion Gil Nel in the Look Truggy. Mark Corbett and Juan Moore in the Century Property Developments Isuzu finished second in Class D and 6th in the production vehicle category, and were followed across the line by Alex van Rooyen and Tiens Visser in the Class D Mitsubishi Colt. Brothers Andre and Yuri Duplessis could have done without losing an expensive rim and tyre. They finished 3rd in Class E and 8th overall in the production vehicle category in the BB Auto Nissan Hardbody. Schroeder and Peckham in the Ford Racing Ranger came in 9th overall in the production vehicle category and 4th in Class E, and in the process handed the Class E title to the de Bruins. Nick and May Klaassen finished 3rd in Class B and 11th overall in the special vehicle category in the Frannick Sandmaster, while Warren Klaassen and Kim Dixon in the Radflow Zeb picked up 3rd in Class S. Mark Webber and Marcus van den Berg were competing in their first Bank Van Off-Road Championship event and were rewarded with a top 10 finish. Gary Hodgson finished 23rd overall in the Peter Fumfai designed and built WPP Special. Brothers Henry and Maurice Zermatten overcame various problems and brought their PlayStation Pajero home 11th overall. Mercedes Newton Hanekom followed them across the line in the Class D Nissan Hardbody. Andrew and Janet Fulton soldiered on to finish 26th on the road in the Sandmaster, with Piet Heernes and Kutsia Labuskaghni the last place finishers in the Class E N1 4x4 Toyota Hilux. A large crowd waited for the winners at the finish. For the 4th time this year, the Duplessis brothers took the special vehicle honours in the Mobile Jimco.
En is baie rof. Baie stof en ons het voorreg getrek vanoggend en een verrongslot gemaak. Toe ons net agter Appie weer. Toe ons vierde. Toe is hulle almal weer verbygegaan en toe bly ons voor. Baie baie rof. Dit was lekker.
Overall victory for Gerard and Loans Duplessis. A storming drive by Machaganeri and Sally. The special vehicle crown for Harvey and Stone. And a debut class win for rookies Gosler and Steyn. 4 minutes later, it was time for Grobler and Leek to take the checkered flag for their 4th win of the season. And a popular one at that.
Mooi man. Yeah, it was very, very nice. It was a very rough route, tough on the cars, especially on the cars, tough on the drivers as well. And we're very glad that we could win. And it looks like we've won the class championship. We're happy.
An unexpected class championship for Grobler and Leek. The coveted production vehicle championship for Foss and Griffith. And the de Bruins walk away with the Class E honours.